Though the week had begun on a bright note, dark clouds began to roll in, clouds summoned by Jesus himself. On this Monday, the people saw a side of Jesus they had seldom, if ever, seen. They saw him physically demonstrating and using his physical strength, his passion, his authority, his anger, his devotion. It began and occurred in the temple. As he entered Jerusalem that day, he went immediately to the temple, and the sight he found enraged him. Animals being bought and sold, bargained for. The temple. Cheaters, bidders, pandemonium, people yelling, stealing. He was enraged. And he began driving out the animals and those doing the buying and the selling. He overturned the tables of the money changers and the benches of those selling doves. He said, "Is it not written, my house shall be a house of prayer for all nations? But you have made it a den of thieves." Tuesday dawned as a day of controversy. An ominous spirit was moving among the people. As Jesus taught in the temple, he was confronted by priests, teachers, and elders who questioned his authority. Throughout the day, they squabbled and argued and debated. They attempted to trap Jesus by posing trick questions about paying taxes to Caesar and which is the greatest commandment. Jesus consistently answered and quieted them with truth. As the day drew to a close, he sat in the temple, watching the crowd as they came to put money in the temple treasury. Many very rich people came and made great shows of putting in a great deal of wealth into the treasury. But then the poor widow woman quietly came and put 2 small copper coins in. Jesus called his disciples to him. He said, "I tell you the truth. This woman has put in more than any of the others. For they gave of their wealth, but she gave of her poverty. She gave all." Wednesday will forever be stained by treachery, for it was on this 4th day of the week that Judas agreed to betray Jesus. Judas, one of Jesus' closest and most trusted disciples. all the wounds that Jesus suffered during his passion, this cut had to be one of the deepest. No doubt, he recalled the words of the heartbroken psalmist who wrote, "Even my close friend, whom I trusted, he who shared my bread, has lifted up his heel against me." Judas Iscariot, one of the 12, went to the chief priest to betray Jesus. Oh, they were delighted and agreed to give him money. But Judas looked for an opportunity to betray Jesus. Thursday was the day of Passover. For most, it was a joyous occasion, preparing and anticipating the feast that night, and remembering God's great salvation and deliverance to the Jewish people centuries before. But a shadow fell over the table where Jesus and his friends were having their Passover meal in that upper room. And a deeper, darker shadow awaited him that night. outside this holy city. This table, when it would all over, would for all time be a sign of a new salvation and deliverance. At supper, Jesus took the bread, thanked God for it, broke it, and gave it to his disciples. He said, "Take, eat. This is my body which is broken for you." He took the cup, gave thanks, and offered it to his friends. They all drank from it. And he said, "This is my blood, which is shed for you. Do this and remember." daybreak on Friday, Jesus was led before a council of chief priests, elders, and teachers who falsely accused him, found him guilty, deserving of death. They delivered him to Pilate so that he might carry out this wish. But Pilate, recognizing the duplicity of the accusers, was reluctant to do so. However, he misjudged their influence over the crowd, and soon cries, "Crucify him," were heard among the people. Giving in to the mounting anger of the people, Pilate handed Jesus over to be crucified. The soldiers clothed him in a purple robe and twisted together a crown of thorns for his head. They mocked him, calling out, "Hail, King of the Jews!" They spit on him. They struck him again and again, carrying his own cross. He was led out to the place of the skull, and they crucified him. Two criminals were crucified with him, one on his right, the other on his left. At the 6th hour, darkness descended over all the land. At the 9th hour, Jesus cried, "My God, why have you forsaken me?" And he gave a loud cry. And Jesus breathed his last.
Forsaken
Saturday, the Sabbath, was to begin at sundown. Jesus' body still hung on the cross. There was a man named Joseph, a good and just man. He was a member of the council that had condemned Jesus, but he had not voted that way. He loved Jesus. He asked Pilate for the body of Jesus, and Pilate agreed and ordered it to be given to him. Jesus' body was taken down from the cross. Joseph wrapped it in a clean linen cloth and laid his body in a new grave, cut from a rock. Then they rolled a large stone at the entrance and sealed it with Jesus inside, alone in the stillness, in the dark, in death.